Texas loves special districts. In 2014, we had approximately 3,350 of them. That means an average of 13 per Texas county. In fact, they are more numerous than all of the cities plus counties combined in Texas, and we have 254 counties in Texas. Yet most Texans know almost nothing about their function, structure, or governance. These districts are established by the state legislature and are thus a political subdivision of the state. Districts are a tool for local communities to take the initiative and improve their lives by working together and supplementing the services of the city and county, ultimately benefiting the members of the district. Districts are locally controlled, meaning that the district is governed by a board of directors elected by the property owners supporting the district. Districts provide a variety of services authorized by the Texas legislature, including soil and water conservation, toll roads, hospitals, libraries, utilities, and even fire control efforts. As mentioned, districts are designed to supplement services already provided by the city and county, not to replace them. Some districts promote and develop specific services. Think of them as a way for local communities to build more local community assets that are financed by the property owners of the district themselves, but not using your savings or personal financing. Isn't that great? Districts are typically funded through one of two types of municipal bonds, using special assessments on the member's real property. Real property are the items you traditionally pay property taxes on. There are two types of municipal bonds that a district can issue for financing their activities: general obligation bonds and revenue bonds. General obligation bonds are issued by the cities and counties and some districts to pay for operating costs like salaries and maintenance. This includes things like your local school district taxes, community colleges, etc. You typically vote on these when you see election ballots, and they refer to a technical term called ad valorem taxing, or the district's power to create their own assessments. This group is always on your property tax bill. That's not what we are doing. Instead, we're interested in revenue bonds, a category for the reason you're about to learn. Revenue bonds are revenue generating projects such as essential services of water and sewer facilities, public utilities, etc., and these all generate their own user fees. Principal and interest for these types of bonds are paid back to the bond financiers by revenues generated by the source of the project, such as the electricity, water, or wastewater services being sold by the district to its members. Many of these bonds are also backed by insurance policies that guarantee the repayment in the event of default by the district, and that reduces the risk to you. That's what we're doing. As mentioned, districts are typically authorized by a special law passed by the Texas legislature. In this case, it's Chapter 60 of the Texas Agricultural Code, passed in 2001, called Agriculture Development Districts. That law gives Texas counties the authority to create agriculture development districts at the county level. Thus, we don't have to go to the state to create them, and we don't have to have a ballot initiative. Once created, the district is governed by the board of directors, elected by the first set of property owners. Remember that in order to vote, you need to be a member. Then, the district's board of directors hires a consultant to create a service and improvement plan, outlining the specific projects and services that the district will provide. In this case, that would be Holocia. The plan would include an overview of the farmland to be purchased, the types of food to be produced and how the pricing and convenient delivery options will be determined, as well as how the district will support beginning farmers and ranchers. The district then develops an assessment plan detailing how the projects and services will pay for the bonds or be funded through special assessments. Both of these plans must be approved by the board of directors to be effective. If needed, the district has the power to arrange for short-term bank loans to cover short-term losses. If necessary, the board of directors can also change the management for the reason of not producing enough sales to cover the bond costs. In extreme cases, the insurance policy can be activated to cover the bond payments. That's the type of bonds we're wanting to use. Finally, if absolutely necessary, the district can make an assessment, which means that the district can pay for the bonds through an amount assigned to your property tax statements. As an example, if the bonds are to buy land for $15 million and to be repaid over 30 years, the district would be paying approximately $1 million per year on behalf of the 5,000 property owners. Thus, your share in that year, if it came down to this, would be $200, that being the principal and interest costs of the bonds alone. Now, the question is, does this work for you? Would you like to finance your nutrition for the future through bonds, or use your personal financing, such as personal loans or retirement savings? Would you like a new, local professional farm to provide cleaner, more nutritious food, or do it yourself, or hunt through the grocery stores and farmers markets for the best nutrition at a price you can afford? Now, if this is a good way to get cleaner, healthier food, we can start thinking about the next steps, such as joining the district. That does not mean yet that you are buying the food or using your property for an assessment, but it does mean that you get an invitation to the meetings and access to the key information. And if you choose, we can go further. If you haven't already signed up for our newsletter, please do so. And thank you for your time.